Hello, this is Joe Pryor, the virtual real estate team in Oklahoma, where we specialize in new construction for real estate investors in the Oklahoma City and Tulsa markets. You know, in 2004, I was discovered by out-of-state real estate investment groups. In fact, I've got one I'm still working with right now that I've been working with for 21 years consistently. And, you know, what I saw at that time was articles in the New York Times or the LA Times or Forbes magazine or whatever about, oh, you got to go to Phoenix. Oh, you got to go to Orlando. Oh, you got to go to Las Vegas. Oh, you got to go to Atlanta. I mean, this was the above radar stuff that was out there. Whereas, you know, in Oklahoma City, when I started with them, nobody had really heard much about us. Actually, the reason why we got heard about is because of my internet presence, number one. But number two, there was one really good article that was circulating around that Oklahoma City was considered the most recession-proof city in the United States. And it proved itself in 2008. Wow, the country melted down and the world melted down in real estate. We didn't. The people that bought from 2004 to 2008 didn't lose any value. In fact, we saw rents increase 5 to 10%. We didn't have subprime loans here. And so I really like being under the radar, which kind of makes me kind of have mixed thoughts about the Oklahoma City Thunder winning the NBA championship. And now all of a sudden, I'm starting to get calls about this. Hey, I saw you guys won the championship. What's going on in your town? Well, this is what's going on. We have stayed below the radar. I would prefer articles not be written about Oklahoma City and Tulsa. I don't want to see it in the LA Times. I don't want to see it in Barron's or Forbes or anywhere else. Because basically that has been a key for us to keep supply and demand equalized, or actually err on the side of supply. Because guess what? It's a basic capitalistic economic principle. If you have too much supply, prices go down. That's what competition does. And by the way, vacancy goes up and it kills your investment. And I've seen this in Phoenix. I've seen this in Las Vegas. I've seen it in Orlando. I've seen it in Atlanta and other places. And it's still happening. It's still happening in Phoenix. I hear it from investors. And so what I'm trying to tell you is look for growth cities like Oklahoma City and Tulsa. Look for solid job markets. Look for the low cost of living. Look for low taxes, low insurance, affordability. All of these things will come together to make your investment really, really good. And we work directly with the builders. We don't work through the MLS. We don't work through other realtors. You're working directly with us. We're working directly with the builder, negotiating deals, negotiating interest rates, negotiating prices, everything to make it a successful investment for you. So don't tell your friends necessarily about it until you buy. Then you can go ahead and say, hey, I think it's a good place to go. But again, under the radar markets is an excellent place for you to work and for you to see what is going on in real estate that gives you positive cash flow, appreciation, peace of mind, something that you can go to sleep on and not really think about. Those are the best real estate investments you can make. We don't guarantee it, excuse me, I was about to say that nasty word. But I've got a lot of data to support the fact that this is Oklahoma City, this is Tulsa. I've got repeat investors. In fact, I just sold one from an investor that started with me 20 years ago for this very reason.